Hello, everybody. Hello. It is Super Late Thursday. How we doing tonight? How we doing tonight with this rapid edition tonight of Live with Neil? Hey, Jennifer. Sorry for being so late tonight, but I didn't want to not go on. Hey, from Arizona, Deanne. Good to have you with us tonight. Pasadena in the house. Hey, Karen, how are you? The second part of your order is going to ship. Just waiting on fresh chocolate for you. Hey, Adele and Dazzle. Hey, Angie, great to have you with us. Kitty's with us. I'm going to disappoint Kitty tonight, though. I know I'm going to disappoint Kitty. Hey, Marianne. Hey, Frank. Good to have you with us. Russell, are you on the treadmill? Are you on the treadmill? And I'm not calling it the treadmill of life. I want you on the treadmill, young man. Jennifer Dodds is with us. Julie Jankowitz is with us. Sarah's with us tonight. Thank you, Julie. I appreciate that. Hello, Angela. I'm going to disappoint you a little bit tonight, too, but I'll make up for it. Don't worry. Hey, Leanne in Atlanta. Karen in Newfoundland. Don't even get me going. Fashionably late. Well, the day has not... This is not my own day, and... All right, good, Russell. This is good motivation. You need to get on that treadmill. I am helping you. It's just water tonight. I have no drinks here. I am, as you can tell, I am not in my normal spot. Cookies. I like cookies. Thank you, everyone, for the anniversary wishes. Hey, Deanne. So I am not in my normal spot. My sports bottle is just water. I am in our distribution center today. Tonight, actually. I have not been here most of the day, but when I today went into the toilet and I realized tomorrow was going to be worse than today, or at least in the first part of the day, when I had some plans, I had to hustle up and get what I was going to do early in the morning done up here. So today was not only our 25th wedding anniversary, Cassandra and our anniversary, 25 during pandemic, so there you go. Hey, Pat in the Peanut Gallery, great to have you with us. But today was chasing down doctors and stuff for Nana's surgery on her arm. And so that was a lot of today, was making sure that was happening. And now all those appointments are tomorrow. So tomorrow morning they start early. When I thought I'd have time, thought they were going to be afternoon appointments was the way they were going to be. And they ended out all being morning appointments. So the stuff I was going to do in the morning, I had to hustle and get up here tonight. Thank you, everyone, for those anniversary wishes. Appreciate it. And I'm working on getting home to my wonderful wife so that I can remind her and shower her with love that it is our anniversary. But I didn't want to not hop on. Thank you, Marianne. Yes, so we have, they make you do even more pre-op stuff now in the light of COVID, so I have to take her for her COVID test tomorrow because they won't do surgery until they test her for COVID, and, then just all the normal stuff, an EKG, everything else that they do. So that's my tomorrow, probably through early afternoon, from early morning to early afternoon, probably, with doctors getting ready for Tuesday's surgery. But everything's moving along with that, and she's in good spirits and actually is looking forward to getting the surgery done and getting it over. The doctor's very optimistic, so that whole side of things is good, but I had to do some of the things that I have to help with. at that point. So, but I did want to hop on tonight and give a couple of quick updates tonight. Tomorrow will be much more detailed, so it will be a long Friday night. I know that already because a lot is happening. Hey, Melissa, you on the treadmill of life too? Or on the real treadmill? So there will be a lot to catch up on. So let's talk about what has happened. So first, tell me what we're grateful for, okay? Because I can't miss that part of our program. So what are we grateful for this Thursday night? What are we grateful for on this Thursday night? Hey, Zach Evans, what are you grateful for? Kitty, that's great. I love these interviews. I love when you get interviewed by the local TV. So that is awesome. Thank you, Melissa. This won't be a long one tonight, but I have a lot to cover tomorrow into the weekend. There will be a lot to cover this weekend. Angela's thankful for this group, so I will make it up to you tomorrow. Employees, yes, well, we have some really great ones, and I'm thankful for that. Oh, you get to go to Jerry's. You get to get in the closet. Nice. So you and Nana will be having surgery at the same time. Alexa got SBA dollars into her account. Oh, that's right. Tomorrow's big opening day for you in Illinois. So that's great, Julie. So excited. Help from your mom, Kristen. That's good. Yeah, we've been getting a lot of onlines too. I was taking care of things here tonight a little bit. Yes, Marianne, I saw you and Zach did a video. I didn't have a chance to listen to it, but I saw you did a video on reopening. So I know that's exciting, and I will have to catch that later, but I know how exciting that is. Hands-free responding while driving now, and all of our sales during the pandemic. Yes, I'm very thankful for those that have purchased from us, have been asking for shipping, have, been patient during calling for their curbside pickup when they arrive. And, you think, normally, because people email and do so many things, 3 lines is enough. And, at times for pickup, 3 phone lines is not enough, incoming lines. The Iowa grant. Oh, that's awesome, Cheryl. That Iowa grant is huge. That is awesome that you got that. Keep in mind, Cheryl, I forget whether we talked about this or not, that Iowa grant is likely to be taxable on a federal level. Okay, not going to be a big deal probably this year for income anyways, but keep that in mind. I don't want you to be upset when you get a 1099 at the first of the year about that. Thank you. I guess you guys like these blues on me. My peanut gallery likes the blues too. So when they on me and how they different shades of blue, so they tend to gravitate towards that when they're shopping for me or making me shop. They go for that. So keep that in mind. Hey, Lisa in Toronto. Hopefully you are getting the rent subsidy from your landlord as well. I know people are applying for that right now in Canada, and I hope you are getting that. I hope your landlord's playing along on that, because that's a really awesome thing, Lisa. So that is a lot to be grateful for. I have to disappoint Kitty tonight. I know I will disappoint her, but I will make it up. Maybe when I get home I'll do a special just Good Morning, Good Night book real quick. But my Good Morning, Good Night book is at home, and I am not there. So I do not have a phrase from the Good Morning, Good Night book to do. Oh, he's applying and you're applying. Great. That'll be awesome. I am thrilled to hear that. Canada did that so well. Canada really stepped up to the plate on both how they took care of businesses with the wage subsidy and how they're doing it with the rent subsidy. So, but I do apologize for that I do not have and keep our tradition going of the Good Morning, Good Night book. Because traditions are important, but I am grateful for all of you and all that good news. So, I know I'm going to disappoint Suzanne and MJ that all I've got is water because I'm in our distribution center. So sorry, Suzanne and MJ. It's, Lisa, that's in Canada. The rent subsidy is for Canadians. Canada did a lot of things right in this, and they did a wage subsidy, and they did a rent subsidy, and they made it really, really easy for both businesses, landlords, and employees. Yes, borders open. Hey, Julie, I mean, isn't your husband a truck driver? Can't you just take a work truck up there? And because commerce is allowed to go across the border, so if you're going in a work truck, you can, one of his big trucks, they can get you across. So the couple things that I just wanted to touch on right now, and I will have way more information tomorrow. Okay, way more information tomorrow. The House voted today on what's called a clean bill. A clean bill is where, at this point, let's steal a truck from work. Why did I think he drove a truck too? I don't know. I'm just nuts. I knew he couldn't stand with his big toe, so I don't know why I got truck driver out of that. But hey, what the heck? So the House voted on what's called a clean bill. And a clean bill is a bill that just deals with one specific issue, and isn't bogged down with a bunch of other things that they want to get done. And what the bill does, in the House version of it, takes the PPP to 16 weeks and lowers the percentage on payroll to 60%. So, that's great, Julie. So that is very encouraging, and now that moves over to the Senate. Okay, and they have to take that up. So we will see where that goes, okay, between the House and the Senate. But the fact that it is a clean bill, okay, and that it extends it, which is the biggest part that I expect to go through. I expect an extension of time to spend this money to be extended, okay? And so that part I expect fully to go through. What they do with percentages and such, we'll see. The other big news that's very late-breaking news, okay, today, is what is a month, okay? In the PPP language, in the documentation, and everything else, there are differing values of what a month is. I'm fairly certain that they're going to get it done to 16 weeks. They'll play politics with it a little bit, but I'm fairly certain this is going to move, and if the Senate doesn't move it, Treasury will just do it on their own. Treasury doesn't need Congress to do this. They'd like them to do it so that it's not on them, but they do not need Congress to do it. Okay, with the change to percentage of spend and change to the amount of time to spend it does not need Congress. Okay? Treasury's trying to get Congress to do it. We'll see what happens with the Senate. Since it's a clean bill, I have high hopes for it. So, although it may not come out exactly as it is worded right now, but that is the House bill. The other big thing is what is a month, okay? And is it 4 weeks? Is it 20? Is it 28 days? Is it 4.3 weeks? What is a month? Okay, and there's conflicting language between the SBA, Treasury, and all the rules for the PPP. So they're going to apply a fix to that definition, and how that plays out. It should be to most of yours benefit, but I will have the details of that tomorrow, because this is going to be a quick one, even though I'm not quick. No, I'm pretty sure, Ken, that the vote will hold up. I mean, there are people that want to see it not hold up because of the proxy voting, but the chair of the Rules Commission is actually our congressman for where the stores are, my stores are, and so I know him pretty well, and he's a pretty straight shooter as far as the rules and getting that done on that side of things. So I think it will hold up. There's always those guys that want to get in the way of it, but I'm pretty confident that that will hold up and will come to you in Indiana. So, but I'm glad to hear things are good with cash flow right now in Indiana. I mean, you're usually a pretty straight shooter, stable operator anyway. So, but I'm glad to hear that, Ken. I'm glad to have you with us here tonight. But I will have more updates on both those tomorrow night, plus a whole lot of other stuff. I have a pile on my desk, and I thought I had a chance of making it back before 8 o'clock, and obviously I didn't, and obviously my wife now knows I didn't make it back, besides the fact that she didn't bet on it anyways. But I am going to cut it quick tonight so I can get home and, pretend that I'm home on my 25th anniversary and not always working. No, you're not SOL, Chris. I mean, only if you went for forgiveness before they pass this. This will pass. The whole idea is the first ones are coming up for forgiveness in the next week. Is the end of the first 8 weeks, is the end of next week, I think, or a week from Monday, depending on, was really when the first loans were issued. And so they need to fix this before then, and they know it. And so whether Treasury fixes it or whether Congress fixes it, I'm not willing to bet which side of that it happens on, but I bet that it gets fixed. And I'm betting that it's in our favor. Okay, and that it'll actually be very good. The only downside is, it's been good for the businesses that haven't been spending the money or couldn't spend the money. It's not good for the businesses who have been doing everything they can to burn through that money, and their 8 weeks is almost up, and now they would have had 16 to spend it during. So it kind of leaves them hanging. But there's some other things going on that may help that down the road. But I'll have updates. I'll have a much more. That would be great, Russ. I always like would love a new water bottle. Cassandra likes ones with open spouts with me because of the way I drink. But that's just saying. So that is the rapid update tonight. I'm going to get on the road and get home to my lovely wife of 25 years and enjoy the rest of the evening. But I will be back tomorrow night with further updates. Updates on the exciting doctor's visits with Nana tomorrow too, which should be interesting. And I will catch you all tomorrow, and I will definitely have the Good Morning, Good Night book tomorrow. I promise you all. And most importantly, I promise you that but most importantly, you are not alone running this store. I'll be back at 8 o'clock Eastern, Friday night, everybody. Don't miss it. Thank you all. Have a great night.